Man, it's crazy. It is fucking crazy, D.
We didn't even get to take a pause. I wanted to get my candy in and everything. We gotta. Here comes little Mexico.
Pew, pew, pew.
In the building. What's up, little Mexico? Damn, it's hard, man.
We got Lil Mexico and Lil Mexico.
Lil Mexico.
You don't need no headphones.
Nah, you're good.
Yeah, we got Baby Mexico and Lil Mexico.
That's what we gonna call it.
Oh,
That's a
Baby
good
Mexico.
one.
Okay, Lil Mexico and Baby Mexico.
Hi. He's so cute. Sorry, I know I'm loud. I'm gonna probably scare him a little bit. I do that to guys all the time. Scare them up.
Not a good one.
What's up, man? What's up? How you doing today?
Man, great. It's a blessing to be here, man.
Appreciate you for coming, man.
Yeah.
I know you're a busy man.
It's well overdue. Yeah, it's just well overdue, so we had to get it in. And, you know, my young bull and this motherfucker. Shout out to the Mexican OT, man.
Already, man. I've been seeing you put in work, bro. All over the city.
We're just trying to give them what we think, you know, the Mexicans want to see.
That's right.
We all about work, aren't we?
Already.
Right.
Hey, ya saben, hard work. Puro hard work acá.
Neta. I mean, todo el
Everything that
tiempo.
nobody want to do, we going to rock and roll and do it.
Por eso it's tough out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't keep a Mexican down, though, because we going to find some work.
No, es que sí, and now we're waking up.
Do it.
We waking up, no cap. We waking up, you know what I'm saying? Sabiendo que unidos somos más fuertes y pues, you know what I'm saying? Para adelante el raza.
Yeah, dude, look, there's no way that I can get discouraged every day of not working when I see the freaking elotero working.
No,
¿Me
facts.
entiendes?
Yeah.
I just saw this lady coming over here.
El paletero. O sea,
Yeah, the grass.
And she was selling
Shout out to the people
rosas.
cutting the grass too.
For real.
Everybody, man, out there. Shout out to all the Mexicans out there working. Shout out to every artist out there that's repping for the culture. You know, that's what this shit is about, you know?
That's right. Yo, so let's talk a little bit about the last song you just dropped. Was it Niveles que no?
Yeah, that's the last single, Los Niveles. That's out right now. Make sure you go check that out right now.
And you did that song you did a collab. That
feature?
Was a collab?
Was that a feature?
With on Los Niveles? No, that's all me single. We got the feature with which is the first song, the last song of the EP that we about to drop, me and Brick. So it's a 7-song. We dropped Dos Hermanos already. That's the name of it. We got 6 more coming to y'all. I say within this month. We just getting the
6 more
videos.
songs?
Yeah, it's a whole
wow.
7-song EP. That's like the latest work that we've been working on right now. We're shooting the videos as we speak, and probably this month. I can't give you a date yet.
Man, you know I needed a date.
Hopefully by Thanksgiving or right after Thanksgiving. That's what we're trying to give y'all a little something for Christmas.
Hey man, grateful for it, for real, man. Like really grateful for, you know, your talent, man, and you know, you bring a lot to the youth, man. Like I'm super excited about your next upcoming project with Brick and your whole album. Was it an EP or album?
It's an EP. We're just giving them a small little EP. Everybody been asking about the whole thing with me and Brick. You know, we are Wolfpack, so it's kind of like we don't have no songs together. We've been out for years. He just working on himself. I'm working on myself. So now we giving y'all something that is, yes,
okay.
It's both of us.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I've been posting. Like I said, the song number 7 is already out. That one is called Dos Hermanos, which is kind of like what started it. Just going back and forth.
How did that start?
Well, everybody, the fans asking why we don't have any songs together. Why is Lobos the only one? Lobos is when we started the whole thing, 3 years ago with the Spanish? 2 years ago? So now everybody's like, why you ain't got no songs with Brick? Why Brick ain't got no songs with you? And we like right next to each other. So now we decided to drop like I said, a 7-song. Something, he goes in, Spanish, I'm English, I do Spanish, or both.
Bueno.
So it's a little.
But why
mixture.
didn't you guys have songs together in the past?
Like I said, he's been focused on himself. I've been focused on myself.
Yeah.
Working, building each other, and we just haven't had the time to be like, okay.
So you guys were running on a parallel level, ¿verdad? And then you guys
that's
just
my little
decided...
brother, but there's no like he's on top of me, I'm on top of him. You said it perfectly.
Parallel
to each other. We were just on our own lanes. He in his own lane, I'm in my own lane.
Yeah.
And we just finally collab both of them, which is, I feel like that's what the people wanted to see.
No, it's que she like united that whole, you know what I'm saying? Like, it can bring
But
in
it's cool how they're doing that, how they did that. Like that's why I'm kind of like interested on how that came about.
Mhm.
But it's just basically said, hey, you know what? Like we're both doing music,
Right.
but you're doing your thing. Let's
I'm
do a
doing
little
mine.
group thing. Yo, it sounds like me and you.
Pretty much.
There you go.
And that's what it's all about, man. Like
the
networking, man, and that's how
Yeah, because he
collaboration's
got
all
a
about.
lot of fans that, I haven't touched. I got a lot of fans that he haven't touched. So I feel with
Exactly.
this right here, it would be, for the both of us
Yeah,
to be able to expand,
yeah. And
the,
his
the
fans
music.
know your sound and your
Yeah, they know each other because they
Yeah.
do ask. Like, all my fans be asking, man, where Brick? I pull up and he's not with me. It's like, what the fuck is Brick? He
And when you
pulls
pull up, Little
Same
Mexico.
thing.
Where
Well,
the fuck is Little Mexico?
Yeah. So that's
No, pues sí, los dos
a good
hermanos,
thing.
no?
Yeah, that's why we call
And
it
that's
that.
how it came about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we like that's real like my brother to the fucking death. Shout out to AD too. Shout out to Young Don. That's the whole wolf pack. Shout out to Aztec too. I can't forget him.
Yeah, shout out to everybody that
Putting in the
is
work behind us.
supporting
Yeah,
your projects and not being on no jealous stuff because
Well, I
that's
think without the whole fans, the whole people supporting, even the artists. Shout out to every artist that's supporting us and walking up to us when they see us and
on some
saluting and
humble
shit.
stuff.
Yeah, because you ain't got to do that. Like I feel like y'all some grown men, so for y'all to do that, even the ladies, for the women to do that, like we really, really, really appreciate that. Like even these type of moments right here. It's not about how big it is, how small it is. It's the welcoming,
Man,
the
I always
respect,
say
and the
this.
support.
I always say this, the small steps get you to the bigger steps.
Yeah, yeah. And I've been rocking, like I said, I'm with it. Like as far as the whole movement, Latino shit, I'm with it. Like whatever represents that and I could be a part of it, I'm with it.
You know what I really like about you though, ever since the first day I met you, you have this very like humble vibe about you. And not everybody has that. You know what I'm
I try
saying?
to be like where I come from. Shout out to all my whole Mexico. Like I'm born down there, so
Con razones
the whole,
paisa.
yeah, the whole culture is like I'm for real. Like I got.
You said you was born over there?
Yeah, born in Mexico. So like the
Hey.
shit that I have is like real humble.
Yes.
So like where I come
Es que
from.
venimos
is
del
like-
rancho, you feel me? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's the main thing down there. You can't. It don't matter how much money you got or none of that. Like you can't act like you better than the next person
Facts.
around you. So
You get killed over there.
Yeah,
for
yeah. I mean, they gonna take
Stop
that
playing
money.
with these Mexicans,
They
you feel
gonna
me?
take that money first, and they go whack that motherfucking head
Facts,
just
man.
of feeling like you that.
Stop playing with these Mexicans, man. I mean, I see a lot of difference between, Mexico and the United States for sure. So the way they run things, meaning like, you could say here some and, freedom of speech over there, you can't really much say shit because, we're not fucking playing. We're not
Well,
fucking
you
playing.
just gotta have respect.
That's
and
what it
be
is.
humble about
And
the
that's
shit.
and
You
that's
can
really
say
what it
whatever
is.
you want and how you feel. It's just
El respeto.
that's
you
like
seem very
we died
coded.
behind that.
You seem very coded, and
Yeah, where I
that's the
come from.
difference.
Yeah, where I come from is
Yeah,
that
man, we
like
die about that
mama.
respect.
Yeah, mama and like my own mama would tell me that. Like if I lied to that woman, it's like it's a problem. So
Yeah.
imagine me doing it in the streets or not being by my business. So
Exactly.
that's what we try to.
And
put.
that's why he's coded.
No,
Yeah, I
For
don't,
real.
and even the whole thing, like I don't glorify certain things. Like I don't look at certain things as I glorify that. I glorify other things that I value.
That's
Like,
crazy. We were just talking about this yesterday. Like the whole materialism thing, being disconnected from it. You know what I'm saying, and being in tune more with your spiritual side and things that you don't value that are more like such as time. You know what I'm saying, such as
Yeah.
time, things you can't get back.
Yeah, I think that's like the hardest thing right now that we seeing right now that they don't value that shit. We was just talking about that. Me and my daughter, we was just talking about that.
How old is she?
15.
Wow,
And-
you have a whole teenager.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't really put her out there like that because of her looks and all that.
Heck yeah.
Chill out,
I see your baby got colored eyes. Did she have colored eyes too?
She got light eyes too, but they like a whole
Different breed.
Yeah, well, how the world is right now, I try to put them into different things, God, school,
Protect them.
the real shit.
Yeah.
Well, real life things that they need versus, what they putting in us to distract us. And that's what I was talking to her about, how they don't know better. So you
Yeah.
could try to say, well, why they doing this, why they doing that. And the whole thing that is basically that. I feel like they don't know better. they knew better. They
Do better.
Yeah, they would think different about the shit, but they don't. So I try to always plant that in her, even about the little boys and all that.
Oh yeah, that's a dangerous.
Yeah,
That's a dangerous time,
how
man.
they are. Yeah, 15.
knowledge. man.
That's a dangerous
The
time porque ya
knowledge.
se hacen mujeres, ¿me
No, es
entiendes?
que sí.
Yeah,
And
it's
in
like
Mexico así es.
correcto.
You know what I mean?
En México la cultura es por eso les hacen la quinceañera.
Exactly.
Porque la quinceañera es como que ya la estás,
You have to
ya
let
la
her
hiciste
go.
mujercita y ya como que ya la estás entregando en otras
Ajá.
palabras.
Básicamente.
Sí,
Al mundo.
no, yo por eso no le hice quinceañera. Dije, no.
Maybe the 16th.
Hey,
No,
es la
cálmate,
excusa
cálmate.
que no le hizo quinceañera por eso.
No,
Did she want one or
no,
qué? Or what?
es lo que ella tampoco no quería.
Nada.
Me dijo, no, lo que quiero es carro. Le dije, cálmate.
So you're not going to give her a car entonces.
No, para los 16 a lo mejor. O sea, está
Okay.
bien en la escuela, está bien, pero
Hombre, a los
no.
18.
Está
sea,
más o
no,
But ya
menos.
sea los 16,
No
you're gonna
de
be like the 18,
100%.
baby, 18. You gotta be
No.
18.
No, actually, aquí en América, pues tienen 16 is
Sí,
the
ese
route, ¿me
es
entiendes?
el pedo de aquí de América.
No, es que corremos muy rápido. Like, la mera verdad, there's a lot of things that, by the time you're 16, you're supposed to have this. By the time you're 18, you're supposed to have this. By the time you're 21, you're
I
supposed
think
to
it's
have
just the
it.
little friends in school and all that.
Yeah, there's
They
where the peer
raised with
pressure.
little rich
Yeah.
ass kids.
That's
She
true.
tells me that too.
Mm.
I'm like, I don't give a damn what they got. It's show me what you gonna do.
Exactly.
And
Because
that's what I try to raise.
Because
on.
one thing is like and that's true, bro. Like, the knowledge, and I believe that they can take anything from me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, anything, my cars, my clothes, anything, that materialism. But one thing that they cannot take away from me is my knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you're feeding them is what they're
Yeah.
gonna carry on for the rest of their
that's
life.
true. And
It's the seeds that you plant.
Yeah.
Everybody forget that it's the seeds, and that's why I help out the youth so much on,
No, es
try to
que
help
sí.
them out and give out points because
I have
nobody
seen
did
you
that
do
for
that.
us.
I
Yeah,
have
nobody
seen you
do
do
that for us. So I kind of like help out. If I'm really, really like feeling they grind, they, and it ain't even about the talent. A lot of people be like, well, my talent. I get a lot of DMs
Shit,
about
hard
that.
work beats talent.
Yeah, they like check out my talent, bro. I'm horrible, and I'm like, okay, what you got out? Nothing. I'm trying to. Okay.
That's what you're trying to do?
Like
Yo.
you trying to put stuff out. It's not the same as being out. And you showing people doing these shows. Shout out to Hustle Network, man, for putting them shows, for giving, the
Opportunity.
youth. I've been part of, what was it, 2 of them, 2, 3 of them?
Straight out of
And-
Texas.
Yeah, and I fuck with it. Well, Hustle Town Network, the whole thing that they doing is basically helping them out, helping them, find they self. And
Well,
that's
you
what I've
didn't
been
have,
seeing.
right? Which,
Correct.
let's go to
Correct.
that.
We had that, and that's why I said it's a big shout out to them because we didn't have that. We had
Facts.
the black.
Facts. Facts.
We didn't have the Latino how y'all having it. We making a way for that. Like
Yeah,
y'all
that's
forgetting
Yo,
that we had to sit there and make a way for that. Like,
yo, that is
like really,
That is a
really.
conversation.
facts. And we
Yeah,
just
'cause-
talked about that too, bro.
Yeah, because y'all get to experience, like I've been to the shows and y'all get to experience where it's mostly raza.
Mhm.
And you got your couple that are,
Urban.
now the
Community.
outsiders where back then you would step in and me
you are
and
the
Brick was the
outsider.
only Mexican and it's nothing but black. So we had a fight for this. Like every time we came out, and they'll tell you from the southwest to the southeast to the north, they'll tell you we fought for this. The Wolfpack fought for this shit. Like this was not given to us.
Facts.
Shout out to the whole rap a lot. Shout out to, OT, Love Jeremy, all of them. Like we fuck with them, but nothing was given to us. The respect you can ask everybody. We earned it.
No facts.
We, kicked down a couple of doors for now the youth, and we don't claim it as pay respect, but we also, like I said, every time I try to be a part of those events, it's to help out and give them what we didn't have.
Mm-hmm.
And shit, y'all got it. I ain't saying y'all got it easy, but man, definitely Hustle Town is definitely the whole thing that they putting down, the whole network that they doing is that raza shit. Like if you look at it as, look at where I'm standing in front of right now, Mexican Connect, shit like that is raza.
Raza, for sure.
And
No.
the Spanish, that's
Wait,
the
say
way
that one
right
more
now.
time because that sounded good.
No, but look, and I definitely feel like because me coming up too, I'm like I started off as a really young artist, you know what I'm saying? So I had to be in those environments where I was like less than that, you know what I'm saying? I was like seen as like lighter. So it's like,
Let's talk about your 75-25. You're
let's not go
75.
there. Let's not go there. But even then, you know what I'm saying? Even there,
Fitting
it's
in.
fitting
Fitting
in.
in.
You know,
Yeah.
fitting in, paving.
Oh, I never fit in.
And that's what the G Love movement is about too. You know what I'm saying? Showing love because I strive to be the person who I didn't have when I was coming up in the game. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the movement is about. You know, show love, get love, man.
Yeah. A lot of these shows and things that we're putting together too have a lot to do with that. You know, we have like the event that we're doing with Fight Night or whatever. Like we're doing also women empowerment.
You are half time in it, right?
Yeah. And
No,
no.
I canceled him. Not just
So you're like, yeah. He was like, no.
He's like, no,
No,
I'm
the
not.
whole-
Never mind then.
that's what I mean though. Like how
Yeah.
she's saying the whole women thing.
Yeah.
That's what we try to do too. Like on
Yeah.
the whole thing to make a way for like the youth, the Mexicans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
That's why
Yes.
Brick get a lot of that, like the youth fucking with him
Yeah.
because he always fucking with them, following them all that. They always bugging me about that. Like I said, if I don't see, it's not about the talent. It's about your hustle. It's about how much you believe in yourself. Like when I look at you, I want you to sit here, make me believe it how you believe yourself. You know,
Exactly.
if I can't
Exactly.
sit there and feel, you know, that I feel it, I'm not fucking with it.
You're talking about performance-wise, ¿verdad?
Nah,
De
everything,
todo, you
everything.
feel
Like
me?
if I
Todo.
stand in front of you and you talking to me, and you talking with that confidence, which a lot of them do have it, I'm rocking all the way because if you sitting there selling me, you know, your dream, and I'm buying this shit, imagine what the average consumer doing.
Yeah. So is
So-
it? Can you tell a difference when somebody's coming at you like
It's a
cocky
revenue for
versus confident? Because I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah,
there's
yeah.
a difference. ¿Me entiendes?
Yeah, it's some that
That's a
get
lot.
big headed to where it's like you give them points and it's like they get big headed, and then you got the ones that you give them a
Talk
little.
about it.
Yeah, you give them a little point, say, hey, bro, you, do this, or hey, I think you should do this, you cold, blah, blah. And they actually take it in. They actually, you know, in a humble way, take it in and take the notes. Versus there's a lot of them you can't. I've been in the studio with a lot of them. You can't
Can't
even
tell them shit.
I mean, you can't even tell them what the fuck they saying. It's not right. And unless
Mhm.
you like your real people, they gonna tell you like, no, nigga, me and Brick, we do that to each other. And it ain't that he hates me and I hate him. It's we
Just watch what
trying
we
to-
feeding the youth.
I mean, iron sharpens iron.
Iron.
So whenever it's in the Bible and all that, like you can't cut the plastic and try to sharpen it, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like that's the whole thing with the youth, that they forget of the music that they supposed to put out is for the world. Like if you're doing this shit for your homeboy, for the hood, you're in the wrong business, my brother.
No facts. And I always say this, Lil Mexico. I am the person who I am today because of who I listened to growing up.
Mhm.
And that's very important, you know what I'm saying? So definitely watching what we put out to the world and for the youth, because the youth, they are the future, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they soak it in quick. I mean, I was the same way you talking about that. I was the same way growing up. Shout out to SPM, you know, me seeing him and me seeing that he could do it. Now they
Allowed.
call us
Hope.
that.
Allowed that.
Yeah, so now we like stepping into those opportunities that he had, which is a lot.
Yeah, we really didn't have a lot of like.
No, we didn't.
Nah, we didn't.
Actually, we don't.
Out.
Like-
Actually, there's a cap out, right? Mexico and I think we
I
had
mean,
a
you
brief
can't really
conversation.
name you can't really name an artist right now, a Mexican artist
That's on mainstream shit.
that's on mainstream
For
right now
real,
that
you
you
can't.
could
That's
throw
what I was
at
saying, you can't.
Anuel, that you could throw at Bad Bunny, that you could throw at them.
They're
You
Latinos
don't.
though, ¿me entiendes?
Pues sí.
Yeah, but you don't. I'm talking about from
But they're not
Mexico,
Mexican.
Mexico.
Yeah.
Mexicanos,
Born in
yeah.
Mexico,
Yeah.
Mexican. Yeah, we got everything. We got Colombian, and I always speak about this because nobody takes. Like I don't even think people really notices that. If you ever
That.
notice that, like, yeah, they're Latinos. Yeah, we got Colombians, we got Puerto Ricans, we got Dominicans, we got.
Pero los
everything.
mexicanos, ¿dónde están los
But we
mexicanos?
don't have a Mexican that's from Mexico that you could
Yeah,
be
we
like,
do.
okay, who?
Little Mexico, baby.
That's what I'm talking about.
Listen, we got a little Mexico.
that's-
Forget all that.
That's the spot that I'm like shooting for, and that's what I'm trying to open the doors for the youth.
Yeah,
If
I
it's
feel
not
like you
me,
got
you
that.
know, I feel like if I open the doors, and it's not me and it's somebody else, I strongly believe I could do it.
Broski, you got it.
yeah,
I'm
you
not
But
gonna
got
I feel
it.
lie.
like if I open the doors like I am now, like with other people, I'm good with that shit. Like,
Man, bro,
I
look,
won
that's what I
already.
wanted to talk to you about because how I've gotten to be to where I'm at in my career, it always has been because I've always helped somebody else out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I've
like
always
that's a fact. Like if you do good, good's gonna come to you.
it
Like
just
that's just
it's
it's
not
a fact.
it's laws of life. You know
Like
what
if
I'm
you
saying?
Literally,
if you see somebody, yeah, if you see somebody fucked up and you got it, like, and it was put in your heart, I want y'all to know that
To
if you
bless 'em?
don't do it, it's worse. Now you got it worse than if you just did it. Don't judge the person what they gonna do with it. If you see a homeless out there and it was put in your heart to give him $1, $2, but then he walks up on you and then you like, nah, he finna buy some drugs, but the fuck, I ain't giving it to
that
him.
is not for you to freaking
That's not for
say.
you to
Yeah.
think of that because now you being judged
Now you
by
blocking your
God.
blessings.
Yes, and now you blocking something that was given to you already, but you decided to do that. So I feel
That
like
makes
when
sense.
it's the same thing whenever you feel um in your heart to help out somebody, just give some advice. It don't take you
But
shit to open
too
your mouth and be like, hey, this. Within 5-10 seconds, you could tell him a quick something that can make him change how he feels about his shit.
Sometimes it's just a
Versus,
smile,
Man.
man. I ain't
well,
even gonna lie.
look how many of us going through the shit that
Yep.
it's like
no cap.
it takes just one person to tell you, man, I fuck with your shit. I
Es
got a lot of
cierto.
love. And I go home and I'm happy than a motherfucker. Everything that was going wrong like
Prior
that
to
whole
it,
week, it's
It's
like
a boost.
done
yes,
forgot.
I just got that. And that's why I said people, if you can help, even if you could the old shit that you got in there,
Con
right
una
now it's
palabra de
Thanksgiving.
advice, you know what I'm saying? Like just
Yeah, everybody got old jackets, old ass clothes, man. Go
Talking
in and
about
play.
that,
Speaking
hold
of-
up, hold up,
Yeah.
Mexico, hold on.
see, like this is what I'm talking about. Like I don't know, and
we got
you
a
know,
new project coming up, man.
like
Well, we do that. Like if I'm finna put y'all with that. Like every Thanksgiving we do that. Like
When
if
are you
so
doing
let's
yours?
merge in.
every Thanksgiving, like
Let's merge in.
everybody spends Thanksgiving with their family and shit, eating turkey, all that. We like to be out there in the
Give back.
streets.
Yes, man.
Making them turkey sandwiches. Sometimes I even take my kids just so, especially my daughter, so she could see the value of
Uh-huh.
the real
Yeah.
life shit,
What-
the
what-
real.
appreciate
Yeah,
appreciate it.
yeah, because people don't have what a lot of people got. So Thanksgiving, if you can, it's for everybody out there. If you can, man, make a couple sandwiches. It don't take you much. Go buy some bread, some turkey, meat, couple mayo, chips. It don't take you much. I promise. With about
Gotta
$100,
merge.
$200, you're gonna do a lot of
So that
sandwiches.
means that you're gonna pull up to our
Pull up to the
27th.
homeless people and just pass them out. Like,
on the 27th. You're gonna
Hey,
pull up
no
to our
cap.
event.
So
yeah,
so
I'm with it. Like stuff like that. If it's given out, like we hands on, I'm with it.
man,
We're
look,
doing the blanket drive.
so prior to this to the blanket drive, well, which is cover the city, you know, and basically
That's the
what they'll
title
do
of
is
it.
bringing in, you know, a coat, you know, a jacket, a hoodie, a
Yeah.
blanket.
Yeah.
And you know you get in for free. You know what I'm saying? Our last one we did a food drive.
That's
so
right.
and everybody got in for free, bringing in canned goods, and we just gave it back to the community. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, that is good.
that is kind of our plan for this one, you know, giving back in Thanksgiving, you know, and covering the city, you know, bringing in a blanket, you know, and we're gonna go out there, and you know it's getting cold out here, man, and you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you said,
that's
a
why
lot
we
of
do
a
it.
lot of people are as blessed as, you know, other people, so you know we're just trying to give back to the city and, you know, show love to the
If you
community.
can't hit them family shelters, man. We try
That's
to
really-
hit
that's
them
what we
every
do.
Wait,
year.
I couldn't hear you. What'd you say?
If you can,
Shelters?
everybody out there hit them family shelters. The
Do they
family
allow that? Do
shelters,
you know?
they
Right
let
now?
them out certain hours. You can find out the schedule on them. They let them out certain hours. Once they let them out, they allowed one toy per kid, so you could, you know, it's a bunch of the family ones.
Mhm.
Do they
Go
have
out
to be
there.
you? I mean, new.
Everything new, just I mean, don't take the kids nothing used. It's
Right,
just
right,
out of
'cause they're
heart, like some
kids,
toys.
yeah.
You know, as far as like adult jackets, all that, blankets for the adults is cool. But for the kids, just try to do it
The
for the
new-
kids, man.
yeah.
It don't take
That
you
makes
much to
sense.
grab $20 to go buy a toy. And you know, they stand outside. If I believe the day after Thanksgiving and the day after Christmas, they let them outside in the parking lot and all that. So if people find out the information, go help out. If you can't, just donate to them. You know, stuff like that too.
Hey, for real,
Love
man,
that.
that's love, man.
Love
That's
that.
love.
I
for
like
real.
that you're talking about this right now because it's so important. We know with the movement that we're pushing, like as Raza, and also showing that you're giving back to the community. No, it's not just for the fame. It's not just for you know what I mean. You're actually doing this because
we don't record a lot of we don't record a lot of it because I feel fucked up of recording them, and they already fucked up, and you walking up there with a camera on their face like you just the asshole with that shit. So it's more like, man, don't do
lo
it.
Que la mano derecha no lo que la mano derecha da, la izquierda no lo sabe.
Yeah, just don't. I mean, you ain't gotta do all that. You ain't gotta let the whole world know. Don't do it for that. Do it for your heart. Like the one that sees everything is God. So just put that in your head and go do something good. And I promise you, something good gonna happen to you. I promise.
Yo, so
if shit don't happen, then you on some evil shit. You ain't give it in the right way.
Hey,
yo, for real. With that
Little
being
Mexico said that he's with the movement. He's with the raza que onda gente. He's the new. He's the new person. What do we call it?
Man, I ain't gonna cap. I mean, he's like new wave OG. You know what I'm saying? Cause
everybody they been putting that on me. I feel kind of old and shit.
Nah, I don't feel old.
No. Like in the game, like in the music, but it's in a good way.
It is in a good way.
Experience, and I pass that on. Like my experience, it don't cost me shit. Now, if you grab it, you grab it. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah.
I tell them all the time, like I fuck with them and all that. Like I said, that's how I met OT. Shout out to OT again. That's how I met him. Seeing his little movements, seeing him here and there, doing his little grind, dropping here, dropping there, and I was like, okay.
Is that the only Mexican that you kind of like?
No. Shout out to the other one was Alex Marie that we met at the thing too.
Actually,
also helped out with a song, made a song with her.
Oh shit! Okay, thing. Shout out Alex Marie.
Instead of like charging him, I felt like it was just it was on some shit to like, hey, here, that's your shit.
Didn't you have a song with like Legacy Lil Boy too?
Yeah, shout out to Legacy, man.
Shout out to Lil Boy.
Well,
TFL in the building is what they call it.
Shout out to my orange guy, man.
Yeah.
Hey man, real quick, shout out to the hemp sisters, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to the hemp sisters.
Shout out to the CBD hemp sisters, man. They show much love and support all the time.
Nah, for real.
Shout out to everybody. I can't, it's too many.
That comes and supports the movement, what we got going on with the shows and the giving back and everything like that, because that's a major point.
Shout out to my boy Zay's Candy.
That's right. That's what we're enjoying right now.
Shout out to Trap. Chill out, man. Chill out.
Hey, man,
yo, can you show on the camera that little bling that baby Mexico got on?
Man, he gotta stay on it.
Golly.
Show me your wrist. Put up your wrist like this.
Come on, baby.
Levántalo,
baby, Mexico. Yeah.
Show
that bling bling.
That's that.
Drip drip. Water. Splash splash.
But
I can't be me and I have, he's a representation of me. So
exactly.
If he don't look like me or better than me, I got a problem with that.
And I like that rosary. That was a nice custom made rosary right there.
Gotta be with God, man. God first. That's the whole thing that I put on them. God first, family second, business third, man. If y'all know me, y'all know I rock and roll that to
That's the code, baby.
And man, we out here.
He done said it best.
We out here giving the knowledge for generational wealth. You know what I'm saying?
Real. Pick it up or not.
Just be smart about your shit.
Man, compren some land. You feel me? Like
yeah.
Un terreno. You feel me?
Cars,
for real.
The cars, the
cool
jewelry.
And shit, but that shit.
Well, if you ain't doing it the right way, like as far as jewels and
temporary,
all that,
you feel me?
You fucking up your money. So do it in the right way. Get plugged up with the right people. Fix your credit.
Fix your credit.
I talk about
credit is way more than actual money.
I talk about that a lot. I always talk about that on my social media and everything, because a lot of them they haven't gotten to it or nobody's teaching them. I didn't have nobody.
Y eso es la raza though, bro, because
well, it's everybody. I feel like we got a lot of that going on in the black community and the brown community. We got a lot of that because I just say the fucking hood and the bottom of the bottom. We all go through that, and by the time you hit 25, 30, you start kind of figuring the shit out. But you could have been done that. It's not too late, but I feel like you could have been done that.
No, but you already messed it up though. So you don't even know before.
Well, I know a lot of people that don't even know how to use a credit or nothing. Ain't never used it, so it's kind of like
it's because that's why we're the reason we're minorities, bro. Because
you just gotta
teaches
get knowledge
us.
up. Well, it's just getting asking about it, doing research. Like we do a bunch of that stuff, and that's why I put all the time, like putting here and there about that, like to give out information because. A lot of people are lazy even to go look something up.
Facts.
I know I am.
That's true.
If it take more than 3 clicks, I'm out of there.
There's a new app talking about that. If you don't like to read, Mexicanos, if you don't like to read, there's a new app out called Speech something. Look it up. But and that one actually reads for you, so you can. It's
Oh,
like an
that's nice.
audio. It's like an audio thing where you can do like a screenshot and it'll read everything for you.
Or just
I just found it.
ask. You know, I feel like we all super nosy about asking about this, about that, about this, about that. Ask about some real life shit, some real shit that
Exactly.
your credit.
No
How
más
can
gossip.
you fix your credit? Yeah, like do something. You know, right now everybody found a bunch of talents with all this COVID shit. A bunch of people got talented. A bunch of people came out with new talents, figured out new talents. So if you tapped into yourself and you figure something out, pass that shit on. Pass it on to people that don't
Bless
have
them.
that.
Bless them.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't have that.
And that's what Little Mexico is doing for us now. You know what I mean? That's why it was so important to have you in the building today, because I've spoke to you the few times I spoke to you. I just feel like you're like, without even me noticing, like you done dropped some gems. So I wanted to be able to, you know, I talked to G a little bit and I'm like, yo, it would be so dope. And it literally was an idea that
Yeah.
literally we manifested, to be
Yeah.
honest with you, because we're like, oh, well, what about this? And, you know, it just kind of came about and we were creative
Y
with
pues las
it.
cosas no pasan por nada, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's like perfect timing. I feel like all that is like it's meant for a reason too.
No, facts.
Like, you know, I feel like even the timing and all that. Like I feel, you know, when it's the right time, shit gonna happen organically.
Mhm.
Facts.
When you sit there
You
and
can't even
force
push
it, you can force it all you want, it never happens.
That's true.
So, but everybody,
when it's for you, man, and then, you know, manifesting and keeping positive thoughts and, you know, having positive thoughts bring you a positive life, man.
And that's why
Yeah.
we're going to have Little Mexico performing at halftime for
Fight night!
Because she is going in there. She's fighting Choppa.
And you know what's crazy?
It took a
I
long time
actually,
to find
I
somebody,
actually
too.
fought Alex Marie, you know, before we went in there.
Was it
you know.
last year or the year before
No,
that?
it was beginning of this year. I
she
believe.
fights too.
Well, the thing
Nah.
was is that it was on some women empowerment thing. It was more of like pushing each other's
dragged her out.
names. You know what I'm saying? Pushing each other's names, and we was out there and we were like, hey, we just set up a fight night. You know, we had the commentary out there, man. It was
That's
crazy. It was crazy, man. So shout out Alex Marie, man. Keep doing your thing. And shit was
Yeah,
crazy,
yeah.
bro.
That's what
so,
we're going to be doing.
So this is
Yeah,
this
that's
is
one that I've been seeing putting in work too. Like out the youth, like they putting in work. Shout out to Trap Boy. That's what Zay's candies and shit. They coming
Trap
out
Boy
with
Green.
that trap juice.
Trap
and
Something.
shit. Trap Boy Green.
Oh,
Ándale.
And it's what they putting in work too. Like
They do. I see them everywhere.
everywhere I'm going, I'm seeing them. They own it. They grinding. They doing their thing. And I love to see that shit. Like I
Yeah.
love. I'm basically stop. Chill up. I'm basically empowering everything and supporting everything that they doing. But anybody that's doing stuff like that, like I said, it's not about your talent. It's about your hustle and how much you working to
who
get
wanted
to where
who
you
wanted
trying to go.
more.
yeah. You go.
Yeah,
it's
because
visible.
You definitely
it's
gotta
100
want it
of
more
them
than
out
you-
there. I mean,
than you
there's
brief.
there's 100 out there doing the same thing as you. So what
Makes you different?
Yes. Is it your sound? Is it your hustle? What is it? Like
Hell yeah.
show them people. And I'm not
Why you
speaking about
deserve
me,
that
show
spot?
them.
For
Well, it's
sure.
just too many of them fighting for that spot, and that's why I
Don't
said
fight each other, though. I feel like
Por eso es que,
healthy competition is
por eso es
good,
que, por eso es que
but-
it's crabs in a bucket. I veces, you know what I mean?
It
Don't
shouldn't
listen
be.
to them. This is women talking.
Nah, we're not with the
Don't get it
envious.
twisted.
Let me
This
tell
is
you
a
something.
sport. This
Hey.
is a sport. Nah, it's a
Oh, hold on a
no.
sec. Time out.
This
I done
is a
played
no
soccer all my
contact.
life.
This is a no contact sport.
Look,
I'm a
though.
retired soccer player.
Look, Mexico, I
so-
understand. Look, I understand that, you know, that this a man's game. I get it, 110%.
No, 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 no,
But-
no.
but-
Hell no. Y'all
listen,
women
listen,
winning.
Wait. But listen,
Hell no.
but
Take
listen.
that back. Take that back because women are winning and women are powerful than a motherfucker.
No, but look,
No,
you didn't let me
I'm
finish.
saying,
You didn't let me
look,
finish,
women
though.
right now. Look at Nikki, and look at fucking what's the name? Cardi. They both super powerful, but it's just I hate to break it to y'all. This is basically a sport. It's a competition.
But I'm trying to make it without a
And
man,
if
though.
you ain't
I'm
sitting
trying to
th-
make it without a man
No,
that's
but
a
I'm saying,
rapper.
if you ain't
Nikki
sitting here-
had, hold on, Nikki had Meek, and Cardi
Nah,
had.
she made it before them. That's what I'm saying.
She had some. Who did she have before that?
She been Young Money, but not. But
She had
Safari
Lil
wasn't
Wayne.
shit.
She had Lil
Exactly.
Wayne.
So she didn't make it
Lil
by
Wayne
herself.
put 'em.
Endorsement.
But right now, I
Out the
feel
mud.
like the women is the same thing. They took it as a sport. Like,
But look, Mexico,
they
you let
not
me
fucking
finish,
with
bro.
that.
You didn't let me finish. I understand
see.
this. I understand this is a man's game. you feel
It's a
me?
man's world, too.
But it's a nah. It's a woman's world.
but I'm
it's a
living
girl's
in it.
world. It's a girl's world. You feel me?
Hey,
And they
I'm
just
creeping.
living in it.
I'm creepy.
Nah, man, for real, man.
Matter of fact,
Shout out to Little Mexico, bro. I'm definitely looking forward to a little bit more about you. You know what you bring to the youth, what you bring to the Latino community, and ya
Please
saben
come
mi
out.
raza es la de Latino gang.
hey,
Yeah,
please
yeah,
come
we
out and
finna work.
support the cover. What is it called? The word
Cover the
title?
city.
Cover the city. We're putting that event together. It's going to be the Blanket Drive on November 27th.
yeah.
We'll drop that location. We have Fight Night on the 20th. I'm
20th.
giving the dates back.
And the weigh-in is this Saturday.
Yeah.
The
You'll be what?
I be on the go on those. You say for Thanksgiving.
Okay,
right?
so we're gonna give you the dates. So the 14th, we're gonna have the Day of
13th
Unity.
wait,
You're
the 13th
performing.
The 13th, we're having the weigh-in. This 13th,
Oh, yeah, we
this
do have the
Saturday,
weigh-in.
we're having the weigh-in. So you know,
if you
we're
want to
bringing
drop
in-
by, you can.
So this Saturday, I told you I got an event.
Oh, that's
so
right.
Friday, we in Dallas. Shout out to Dallas. We there.
Friday, we in
Friday.
Dallas too, man. So
Saturday, we back
gonna
over
pull
here.
up on them.
And then Sunday, we at the Day of Unity. So free
That's right.
lows,
we're at in Dallas.
free SPM, and till that shit is backwards.
We're at in Dallas, broski.
I don't know yet the venues. I gotta see. That's Break shit. Break by Break tour. Shout out to my little brother Brick, man.
So stay tuned because Little Mexico's gonna drop the flyer for Dallas.
We got right now. Y'all tune in. Go check out Los Niveles. Go check out Los Hermanos. Brick got a bunch of shit out. That 20 ball. No Choice. All type of shit is out. Stay tuned for Los Hermanos this month. I promise y'all this month. If
Tell us when you're gonna drop
Ya lo
it.
escucharon, man.
we
Dos
don't-
hermanos.
I can't give y'all the exact
No,
date.
in advance, like whenever you find out.
For sure, by Thanksgiving. Just give me a week, 2 weeks. We're just shooting the videos right now. Once we get done with the videos, I'm gonna give y'all that. Me and Brick, that's the main thing. And then we dropping singles, so stay tuned for that. He's
We'll
dropping
definitely
his.
support that.
So,
Definitely.
again, Day of Unity. See y'all there. Don't meet us there. Beat us there.
You know what I
please.
mean?
Ya
Yeah.
sabes.
We trying to see the whole thing rocking. All my raza, pull up, man.
Ya escucharon
For
mi
real.
raza.
Gente, todo mi
Aquí primero. Hey, we have. Let me just say
I'm
something
gonna have
before we
some
wrap
gifts
it
for
up.
y'all too. I'm gonna have some special gifts. I've been preparing myself for this
Okay.
to give y'all little gifts, but it's only gonna be a couple people. So I'm gonna be announcing shit here and there. We're gonna throw like little things here and there, surprises and gifts here and there for the whole show. And again, free lows, free SPM till that shit's backwards, man.
Hey, so I just want to say that I appreciate having 3 Mexican brains. Well, if we count Tex, that's 4.
Yeah.
But
Shout out to Tex. man.
like for
Infamous
real, Tex.
Shout
Thank
out
you
to
for
my boy,
the
man.
opportunity to give us the special edition, all exclusive
Behind
episode
the Hustle.
Behind the Hustle, baby.
Yeah, if
'Cause
y'all didn't
listen,
know that, if y'all didn't know who I was talking about, the Hustle Town Network,
Tex
that's
is
who I'm
behind
talking
it.
about.
So big
That's what I'm
shout out
talking
to
about.
Tex. We support
that's
him.
who I'm talking about.
And he supports
that's what I
us
was
with his
saying.
mission, so we definitely want to give it up to him because he be working and we see him at everything.
yeah,
And he comes to
yeah.
support us all of our shows too. So
Yeah, the one out there in Day of Unity. That's who's putting most of the shit.
shout out
Yeah,
to Dope House Records,
Hey, shout out
Yeah,
Dope
yeah,
House
yeah.
Records for real.
Carly,
Sylvia.
Baby Los, what up?
Yeah.
Fucking with
Carly,
y'all.
what up?
Sylvia, love
Yeah,
you, man.
Carly. Don't forget about Carly.
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah. Oh, that's the first one I said.
Ya escucharon mi
That's my
raza,
dog.
man. Ya escucharon mi
Yeah.
raza aquí. We're checking out G Live in the Mix, G Live in the
Thank
house.
you so much, Little Mexico, for coming
know what it is.
now.
We
Pew, pew,
out.
pew.
Little Mexico, baby Mexico,
Baby
God first,
Mexico.
family second, and business third. We
Hey, ya
out.
saben. And shout out to the human race, porque somos uno.
For
Yes,
real,
seven.
for real.
Latino
Support each
gang.
other.
Yeah.
Come to the shows. It's
Shout
Mexican
out to the whole
Connected.
Latino game, man. Shout out to all my race, all my cultures, man.
Amor.
Hey, let's check out.